and I'm buried right here. Well, not right here. I'm buried. You see where the fire is? I'm buried right under the fire, which is a strange thing. I've been dead for 120 years. They decided to cremate me this weekend. But I was born May 5th, 1821, about 6 miles south of Natchez on my daddy's plantation. And I grew up there. I went to the schools in Natchez, and that's where I was educated. And I went back home and I farmed. I helped my daddy with his farm, with his plantation, not a farm. And the reason was because my dad was, his health wasn't good. He was a cantankerous old man. He suffered from acute jackassitis. And nobody ever really realized, understood, or even figured out why I was called Major Thomas Grafton. Because I never served in the military. I think it was this. Daddy came to Natchez one time and he was talking about me to his buddies, and he said, as a farmer, that boy is a major disaster. I think that may have how I got to be Major Thomas Grafton. But nonetheless, I farmed there until I was about 31 years old, and 1852 was a big year in my life because I got married. I married Catherine Collins from Hines County, and she moved down here. And I ran for and was elected to the Mississippi legislature, and I served in 1852 and 1853. And I was known as an incorruptible man. I was known as a totally honest politician. But that was my reputation. Well, I didn't do much from 1853 to 1865. Okay, I mean, I farmed a little bit, I piddled around, and, Catherine and I had 10 children. I wasn't sitting on my hands the whole time. But big year in my life was 1865. Of course, that was when the Civil War ended, and I decided that I was not going to farm anymore. A boll weevil might eat up your cotton, but it ain't going to eat up your newspaper. And I decided I was going to be a journalist. So I started the Natchez Post, and it was just a startup newspaper, but it did real well. In fact, it did so well, Mr. James Lambert, who was the proprietor of the Natchez Democrat, took notice of it